Hi, everybody. This morning in Sunday morning worship, we preached on the book of Ephesians, and one of the themes, probably the primary theme of the book of Ephesians, is the idea of the cosmic Christ. And we looked at a passage that dealt with that. But as we think about that, one of the things we realize is that oftentimes our view of Christ is pretty limited. Sometimes we even think of him as somebody that just lived a long time ago, but he is the God who is over the universe. And as we think about that main theme of Ephesians, the theme of the cosmic Christ, one of the 4 questions that we want you to think about this week is how does that expand your vision of who God is and what he is doing? If you haven't looked at the sermon, you might want to take a look on it online. You can get to that on youtube.com. Type in First Baptist Riverton, same way you got to these devotions. But anyway, something to think about as your first question. And then, we've got 3 other questions that we want you to consider. The second one is, how did this idea of the cosmic Christ confront the culture of Paul's day? And how does that idea confront the culture of our day as well? The third question that we want to ask is, if Jesus is the cosmic Christ, what else do you need? And if you don't need anything more, what things do you need to get rid of in your life? We talked about the situation in Ephesus this morning when people came to Christ. They burned a lot of their occult worship items, rituals, and they burned them in a pile, and it was to say, we're following Christ completely. So think about that as your third question. And then the fourth question, if Jesus is the cosmic Christ, just how much of your life does he deserve? And what are you going to do about that in your home, at church, your job, or as you fight for toilet paper at the grocery store this week? Something to think about. But I think, we just want to remember the words of Jesus when he told us, man does not live by toilet paper alone. Anyway, have a great day. Bye for now. God bless.